Hello, greetings, Dr. Q English here, and welcome to my next episode of the Essentials series. Today, we're going to be talking about protect your space. According to the CDC, right, social distancing, also called physical distancing, means keeping a safe space between yourself and other people who are not from your household. To practice social or physical distancing, they say to stay at least 6 feet, about 2 arms length from other people who are not from your household in both indoor and outdoor spaces. So I just want to talk a few moments about protecting your space. I've grown to realize that no one creates boundaries for you. You have to create them for yourself. And 9 times out of 10, they don't mean no harm. They don't mean any harm, but if they don't know your boundaries, they'll keep invading that space and not keeping their distance. They don't know, if you don't establish it, that you are on downtime between the hours of 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. every Monday and Wednesday. They're not mind readers. They don't know that you don't text during the week and only on weekends. But they'll get the message when they don't hear from you, or when you have an auto response every Monday and Wednesday at the same time, when they attempt to invade that space that says, I'm not available, will be available on Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And sometimes it's just fine to tell them. And now, of course, we have different professions, right? And different hours that we keep. And the example I'm giving may not work for you. My point is, no matter what the profession, occupation, you have to have boundaries in your life that only you know what that is and what you can control. And there's a 2-letter word, right, that has caused fear among many. Grown men and women have been known to tremble and children cry. And that 2-letter word is no. No. Can you? No. Want to? No. Do you have? No. No. Practice with me. Can you? No. Want to? No. Do you have? No. No. And then if there's a crazy persistence, then ask the question, what part of no do you not understand? Now, sometimes it's not an absolute no. Sometimes you just have to check your schedule. You'll see what you can move around if you feel it's that necessary. But we all have to do better. All have to do better at balancing. No one can have 24 hours of your life. If they are, if there are key persons in your life, and I'm not talking about your spouse, who also can't have 24 hours of your life, and nor can you of theirs. Schedule a set time for those others, for Q&A or reviews and assignments, etc. And now that we have access the way we do with cell phones and emails and internet and social media, we have to be careful and protect our space. Create the distance. And the inability, they say, to say no is directly linked to the need sometimes to seek approval from others, right? But we need to get to a place where we as lifelong people pleaser become more assertive, right? Because what happens? After a while, you're mad at the person because they've asked you to do things that you didn't have time to do or possibly didn't want to. And don't get this confused with your boss and what your job descriptions are, right? That's not this conversation. But the operative word is they asked. And obviously there are ways to be polite in saying no. I read this article. Here are 10 ways for you to say no in a polite manner. I'm honored, but I can't. 2. I wish there were 2 of me. 3. Sorry, I'm booked into something else right now. 4. Sadly, I have something else. 5. No, thank you, but it sounds lovely. So next time. 6. I'm not taking anything else right now. 7. Sorry, not able to fit this one in. 8. Unfortunately, now is not a good time. 9. Thank you so much for thinking of me, but I can't. 10. I have another commitment. So as I said in the beginning, there are those that need to be operating in your life at a greater distance, which means there are different levels of access in relationships. And we'll talk about that in one of our next episodes. Until then, take small steps today and protect your space.
You have been listening to Dr. Q English. Follow her on social media at Facebook at Q English and on Instagram at Q English. Continue to listen to our daily series.